Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is VGY. Glad you guys clicked on today's video, really appreciate it. Thank you again. You're gonna hear me say this a lot, but get used to it because you guys are insane. Thank you so much for the support on yesterday's video. We're almost at 10,000 views. Clearly you guys like the Shao sector source, because my goodness, that video is doing insane numbers, so thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the red robots in the comment section. Oh, another thing, I'm aware that Sector is not a robot. He's a cyborg. I know that. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. There were people in the comments saying red robot, as I said, for them to do. And then people underneath were like, oh, but Sector and Cyrax aren't robots. They're cyborgs. I'm just like, come on now. Is that your takeaway? Anyway, that's going to annoy me. Thank you all for everyone that commented and liked the video, watched the video, just all of you. Thank you so much for that. Today we're going to be doing a synergy guide for Serena and Shao Kahn, as you can see on the screen. Two very good characters together. Serena is probably his second best pairing, I would say. Now most people think Motaro is, but when we get to his character synergy guide, I'll show you why I think he is not as good as people say he is with Shao. He is good, but just not as good as these two, I don't think. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to keep this intro relatively short and sweet. Sit back, relax, and let's get into the synergy guide, shall we? Alright, so welcome to the lab. Beating up Sub-Zero again, because we have to. And yeah, we're going to do some Serena synergy with Shao today. First things first, Serena gives 50 health, which is insane. That alone should be a reason that you should consider picking her over someone like Motaro or even Lao, because she gives you health and is also like a perfect fit for him. So that's one thing to consider right out the gate. 1150 health, that's a lot of health. That means Baraka's going to have to touch you 3 times instead of 2 to kill you. Which is pretty good, you know, in a game where you're getting comboed twice and you're dying, or you're getting pressured to death and taking loads of chip. Having 150 extra health than base is sick, you know, so that's one thing to consider. Let's go over her cameo moves. So, firstly, you've got forward up cameo, which gives you this. This projectile is insane, by the way. If I change my cameo bar to regular and do this, look how fast it comes back. It's like Lao Hat levels of spammable. Like, it's really, really good. This can also be used on block, so if you do like something like this, -2 on block. Really, really good for checking. You can definitely backdash here at max range. Like, you're 0 here. Like, that's perfect, right? 0 on block at this range is insane. Plus, they're never... obviously, if they expect this to come, they can duck this. But if they don't expect this to come, I mean, it's just really, really, really good. And plus, you can mix it up, so you can do, like, standing 2-2 into down cameo, which I'll get into. Standing 2 down cameo. Standing 1-2 down cameo, standing 1-2 when they're expecting it into this for better frame advantage. Like, you can do as much as you like. Plus, this recharge rate is insane, right? This recharge rate's a bit worse, but this projectile, really, really good. So spam it as much as you can. Give Shao some full screen presence as well, which he lacks. Because normally his only full screen presence is this monstrosity of a projectile. 40 startup frames. 40. Ridiculous. Anyway, so that's her first move. Her second move is her meter drain move. Now, as long as they stand in this, if I put his bar to... How do I put his bar to default? Is it like this? Yeah, okay. As you see, as long as he stands in that, his bar goes down. I don't really use this move often, but it's nice because it's ambush. You know, you don't have to make her... like, you don't have to pose to make this come out. Active cameo, that's it. I was, like, lost the term in my head. But it's good to do at, like, the end of a combo, for example. Because Shao has a combo ender that keeps you in place. Like, oh, I did that incorrectly. I did the opti. But if you do this, for example, and then you do that, they're stuck in this as they get up. And especially in the corner, this is really strong. Because obviously in the corner, if you do a really damaging combo, they're going to build a lot of bar, but you can end in the grab, and then put that on the ground as they get up, and then they have to just eat it. You know, it's really, really good for that reason. Apart from that, I haven't found really much use for this. Plus, you may as well just use the cameo for other things. You know, it's like, it's good, but it's not as good as what I'm about to show you. So, you know, so it's kind of just the trade-off for using this is using the other stuff less, and you want to use this stuff more, which I'm about to say. Mainly forward cameo, because this is one of the best projectiles in the game, 6%. And what's nice about this is on hit, as you can see, you're plus 39, which means you get a free buff. So the buff start up, as you can see, is, well, it doesn't say there, but it's 46 startup. So if you're plus 39 here and you do this, they can't do anything. Also, if they block from this distance, they're plus 10, or you're plus 10. Free buff, which is really good. So if they block this, it's a free buff. I mean, he can reversal slide here, but by the time he's blocked this, and I've already buffed, he's not going to have time to do so. Like, this is safe, which is really, really nice. On to her third cameo move, which is this down cameo. Now, this can be used as a reversal between gaps in strings. So I believe if I do this, there's a gap here. So it can punish gaps, which is really nice. And in the corner, this is especially good because, like, if we're really close to the corner, how do I? There we go. Let's not make him dash. Well, that might push us too far out. But if I was close enough to the corner, I could pick up off that, because what I will say now is, off of this assist, you get a pickup. Which is, so it's, this is safe, right? It's -3 on block if he blocks it. So off of this, in the corner, you get safe low launch, albeit probably gapless. Yeah, it will be, because if the overhead has a gap, and that's 22 frames. Yeah, that'll have a gap, but it's safe on block. So you can mind game just the low by itself, because the low is safe, and then you could also do this, which is really strong, by the way, because you can get meatless conversions off of this. If I don't suck, like so. That is what, 30, almost 33% because of a low that's safe. And that also applies to any button you press. So back 1, launcher. Standing 2, launcher. Standing 2, 2, launcher. Forward 1, 2, launcher. If you so wish to make it safe and have no risk, you know, just dial it in. And it's really good for buffering. So if you're standing at like this range and they like throw out a button, this is going to catch them, right? At this range, obviously I'm not hitting him. But for example, if he just waits and does a stand 2, like so. If I can do it correctly. There you go. See that? Really good buffer. And obviously the combo is easy mode as well. Very, very easy combo. So yeah, this tool is something I don't see enough people use, to be honest with you. To blow up gaps, it's amazing. Because of its obviously hidden property that it doesn't explain very much. But the fact that it does that is -3 on block, and because it's -3 on block, allows you to launch safely off of all your main buttons in the corner. You know, it's really strong. And something I think people should use more about Serena. However, people don't use it more because of the move I'm going to show you now, which is very understandable, in fairness, because this move is ridiculously strong and literally a perfect fit for Shao, and that's her back cameo, which is the Boomerang move. Now, the reason that this is so good with Shao is because, like I just explained with down cameo, you can obviously do this off of your mid, where normally you get back 1 2, which does nothing, but if you do back 1 and you're fishing for it and you do back cameo, this makes your launcher, this makes your back 1 a launcher that's essentially safe. Very, very few characters can full combo punish Serena. As you know, the game has been out for longer, more people are labbing options against it, but if you max range this, like as you can see here, if I put him on block, you see how far away that puts you? Like, you're going to have a pretty good punish. Like Havoc, for example's forward 4 is really good at punishing it. Raiden's forward 4 is good at punishing it. But against Raiden, you just do something like, you know, this. And when you see, because they have to block high here because it's overhead, right? So this will be pretty much guaranteed. This will be pretty much guaranteed because so that you'll have that to work from. But also the fact that you can just save doing your back one until you see a down 4 or forward 4 attempt, and then you just whiff punish like this. And the great thing about this is that the damage you get from this is insane. Like needlessly, if I can hit the combo like this, the damage is very worth it. Oh my goodness. The thing is, I never drop this combo, but when I record, I always do. Oh my lord, I'm the worst. You guys get the idea though. That's all me. There you go. 37 meterless. Pretty damn good, eh? And the thing is, if this you've got axe buff on as well, this does even more. As you can see. Before anything's done, I'm already at 31%. Almost 42% meterless there. And obviously, if you want to, you can also choose to do the back 2 convert for more corner carry. And the really tough combo, which I explained to you in the combo video. The back 2 jump 1-1-2. This one, if I can actually do it. Yeah, a lot of people have told me they've had trouble with this combo because it is very difficult. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here forever and try and do that combo. But yeah, you get what I mean. Essentially, it just gives you safe mid confirm. It also gives you meterless damage off of any touch you want. Also gives you side switch potential, as you just saw. Yeah, there's like this assist perfectly complements him. As you can see, 39 meterless into Oki. And you can save that bar doing wake-ups or armoring gaps, or you can also use this for gaps as well, but you can save that for a safe axe toss, which is 0 on block. You can save that for EX down back 4 to get a launch, cheeky launch in neutral and catch people off guard, because it does catch people off guard a lot. But mainly for breaker. If you don't have to spend bar on your combos, because normally, traditionally, if you hit a standing 2, you'd have to do this, right? But if you have Serena, you just do this. And you can even do 2 if you want to, which makes it even better. Which is even more meaningless damage, you know? See, as you saw there, that 42%, no bar. Yes, it used both cameos, but 42% into corner carry, I mean, that's hard to pass up. And like I said before, you can always do the back 2 conversion if you want to. 34. It's not terrible, and it's much, much easier to do. So it's definitely important and something you shouldn't pass up when looking at this assist. But I think the most important thing that I'd say is make sure you're always mixing up your assist. Don't just do this. As good as it is, you need this. This is required for you to do well. Mixing it off of this. Same with down assist. I know it's not as good or as easy to use as boomerangs, but make sure you are using it because they are all good and they all complement him very well. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I'd add. Apart from just the strings I haven't mentioned. He doesn't really have that many strings, but for example, if he's in axeless, you can do things like standing 2, that. You can also do back 3 into down assist, you know, back 3 into back assist. You can do the same things I mentioned before, but in axeless stance. The only difference is that axeless main string is this, and this is like riddled with gaps. So like you're giving your opponent 3 years to armor. So just when you're in axeless, just mix them up. You know, essentially that's all you're gonna have to do. But yeah, I think that'll be the end of Serena's Synergy Guide. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it, alright guys, that's going to be the end of today's Synergy Guide. I really hope you enjoyed. If you made it to the end of today's guide, please put Bihan's Demon in the comment section so that I know you made it. Once again, really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come to today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Next cameo guide will be out not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, since I think I'm going to be doing like an interchanging ranked and cameo guides. Or if I can't upload one day, then it'll be the next day. But just so I'm getting as much content out as possible for you guys to enjoy, of course, because you have been enjoying it. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for some ranked matches with another cameo. I will not spoil, so you can see the source and look forward to it. But yeah, you guys should enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Take it easy, everybody.